If you're looking for Twingo, you came to the right place. If you're looking for Twingo, just look right in my face. I was born standing up and talking back. My daddy was a green-eyed Mountain Jack because it's Twingo. My middle name is Misery. I am the key master. It's Twingo. So don't you mess around with me. Yes, welcome back to yet another episode of Twingo, but no ordinary episode because, of course, this is our 60th outing into the wilds of the internet with our strange and mutated child, that is Twingo. Yes, the 60th episode. There will be some 60th shenanigans later on, but for now, welcome. Yes, we're playing Twingo. Yes, It's Twingo, you know, open brackets, Fire Walk with Me, colon, including the missing pieces, close brackets. So that's the set we're playing. Still playing that set. We're still here. We're still in lockdown, just about. Easing. Oh, drawing back. Easing. Drawing back. Maybe one day we'll get there, or maybe this will be the rest of our lives. But in the meantime, you're here, we're here. Why not Twingo? But of course, we cannot Twingo. Not until we bring to the stage the queen of the Double R Club herself. My wife, the organ grinder to my monkey, not that euphemism, Rose Thorn.
It's a long intro, isn't it?
It is, I don't know what you...
It's Diamonds Are Forever!
Oh, it's a big...
Forever.
Because of what the 60th is the diamond anniversary. Now, before we go any further, I need to, this bit of paper will do. Excuse me, if you just move back a little bit. There's a fucking moth on the ceiling.
It's another black mark on the ceiling
It's almost impossible. It's almost invisible. Moths, thou shalt not permit a moth to live, for they eateth the clothing, the garb upon thy form. Yes, Rose Thorn, Twingo. Okay, right. So diamonds are forever. Yes, this is our diamond, not anniversary, but celebration, because it's 60 times 60. 60? What if? I mean, what? Now, here's a question: is there anyone playing, or indeed watching this evening, who's been here since the beginning? You don't have to have been at every single game, of course. I mean, Jesus. But is there anyone, I wonder, who was with us when we started, who is still here? And if so, I'm so sorry.
You know it's a celebration. We've got Butterkist,
Rah, rah, rah. Butterkist. Rah, rah, rah.
Mm.
People of a certain age will know the Butterkist rah 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 cinema advert. Can I just have a few of the Butterkist? Extremely good stuff. Okay. So.
Well, there you go, yeah. 60. We only thought we'd put the curtains up for a couple of weeks.
And they haven't moved since. So, would you like to tell us what, because Rose has certain 60 things planned, not 60 things, but 60 themed things. Would you like me to do the rules first, or?
You do your normal thing, I'll try and remember.
I'll do my normal thing. There is nothing normal about my thing, let me tell you that. Yes, Twingo. So, if you've never been here before, or even if you're just like suffering from some kind of memory loss, how many new players do we have this evening? 18 new players, my word, your word, anybody's word. It's very, very simple. You know what bingo is, right? Of course you do. You know what Twin Peaks is? You don't have to know anything about Twin Peaks, but you know, like, it's a thing. People talk. Is that a thing? Yes, it's a thing. Bingo, Twin Peaks, bingo, Twin Peaks, bingo, Twin Peaks, bingo, Twingo. It's a portmanteau word. It's a composite word. It's Twin Peaks bingo. It's Twingo. It's very, very simple. Each and every one of these balls has written upon it something that pertains to Firewalk with Me, including the missing pieces. And if whatever is read out from one of these balls corresponds with one of the squares on your Twingo card, how many squares on a Twingo card?
25!
25 squares on a Twingo card. If you haven't got your Twingo card yet, it is too late, but you can still watch. There'll still be all sorts of hijinks and indeed malarkey. So yes, one of these balls read out. If it corresponds to something printed on your Twingo card, simply take a writing implement, a pen, pencil, doesn't matter, and just cross it off. If you're more of like a bingo aficionado, you got a dabber, dab it. Just dab it. If you don't have a writing implement, you don't have a dabber, then simply take your fingers and make a hole in your Twingo card, or as we say here at Twingo, invaginate, and thus follow your progress towards the winner's enclosure. We are looking for every single one of those 25 squares crossed off, dabbed, or invaginated to win. None of this corners, diagonal lines thing. A full card, or as we say here at Twingo, a full lodge. And when you have a full lodge, simply type into the comments below the word Twingo in capital letters with as many exclamation marks as you see fit. And then you will have called Twingo. You're saying, I won. And at which point we will take a screen grab of your Twingo call and we will continue to play. But why? Why? But I've already won. Why would you continue to play? That's because how many winners in every game of Twingo?
At least 3.
At least 3.
Oh, yeah.
Because usually it's like there's 3 winners to every game of Twingo, and this evening is no exception.
At least 3.
So what you're saying is this evening is a possible exception.
It's a possible exception, Benjamin.
We're playing a wild card. Who knows what could happen in the next
3.5 hours.
several hours. So basically, it's very, very simple. Yes, call Twingo when you've got Twingo. Other things may happen. Would you like to describe
Yes.
what's
Oh,
right?
Yeah. So,
60th episode?
60th episode. Every single person who has bought a card for this evening has been allocated a number.
I'm not a number. I'm a free man.
Yeah, that joke's already been made.
Oh, watch.
You've all been allocated a number. 6 times this evening, I will ask you, Benjamin Balula Lush,
That is my name.
to pick a number between 1 and 32. We have
1 and 32. Okay.
And I have 32 questions written here. And you at home will be able to answer those questions and win big prizes.
So, you're going to ask me for a number. I'm going to
Yeah.
give a number, and that's going to correspond to somebody,
Yeah.
and they're going to possibly answer a question and win prizes.
I've got questions. I've got 32 questions, so whichever number they pick correlates to the question on the question.
Okay, first possible issue.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you asked them a question. I mean, how long's this going to... how do we have a time limit on them answering?
60 seconds.
60 seconds.
It's a 60-second quiz now.
Got 60 seconds to go. 60 seconds to go. 60 seconds to go. Hence
the stopwatch.
stopwatch, which goes like this.
So you'll pick a number. I'll find the number. I'll check whose person's name it is because nobody will remember what number they are. And then we'll find the question that matches your number. And then I will ask a question, and you have 60 seconds to type the answer, and it appear on the R comments.
There's nothing we can do if it doesn't appear.
You will win diamond inspired gifts.
And we all know that diamonds are for how long?
Forever.
Forever.
That's good.
Diamonds are forever.
Forever. Of course, that's kind of ruined one of the questions. That didn't really.
Well, that's it though.
Yeah. I think
We literally came into that song.
I know. I kind of ruined that question, didn't I? So.
Well, if you've been paying attention, then maybe whoever gets that question,
Yeah.
maybe he's quids in. Not literally.
So,
There is no cash prizes.
Yeah. So
for you
everybody
this
who
evening.
has bought a card for this evening has a number. If you don't remember your number, don't worry, I have got them written down.
But if you don't remember your number, you will be castigated.
One more thing will come out of their prize bag. No, that's not true.
That's not
me.
true.
So we've got 6 winners because I couldn't make 60 winners. That would be
Jesus
ridiculous.
Christ.
I would be bankrupt. 6 winners, 60 seconds to answer the question,
Yes.
and
Oh, one thing I haven't said about the game of Twingo, you know, the actual reason we're here. There is one ball in here that has written on it, the Log Lady. Nothing's been called yet. It has written on it, the Log Lady. When that ball comes out, we all raise a glass and drink a toast to Catherine Coulson, the late and the great Catherine Coulson, the Log Lady. If you don't drink alcohol, if you do drink alcohol, we very much recommend that you imbibe while playing Twingo. If you don't drink alcohol, a fizzy pop of some kind, or just Adam's ale.
Alan Partridge of the evening. Deliver that very much in a partridge way. I ate a lot of butterkiss. I'm going to have to turn my back.
Butterkiss. See, the curse of the butterkiss, nay, popcorn, at largely, is the skins in between the teeth. You do realise that the definition, no one could see it anyway. But you're just worried about food. You don't want to be playing Twingo going.
We also have the accent shelf adorned with 60 blue roses.
Accent shelf, 60 blue roses. I'm like, again, nothing's been called.
I said to Benjamin, I wonder if we've got 60 roses. And he went, we haven't got 60 roses. Turns out we've got about 160 roses. So, yeah. What are you doing?
I'm being someone that's eating butterkiss.
Okay, so I'm done.
Okay, so in that case, got me nut tub.
Return of the nuts.
Let's Twingo! I really hope the lid doesn't come off while I'm doing this.
Snake, the numbers were the pinned post all the way up from the music going on to.
But we know your number even if you don't.
We know your number
so,
even if you don't. We're probably the very first or second post on the whole stream.
The whole stream.
Don't waste time.
So it'll be a surprise if you weren't paying attention. So, okay, let's go. Let's Twingo!
God, I'm so hot already.
It's crazy hot.
And I'm not wearing
a fucking
much
jacket.
nylon.
See, when we bought this jacket, we got with it a waistcoat of the same fabric. So I thought, I'll put that on. It'll be summer louche, because that's what I used to do at Lucha Britannia. I had like a black waistcoat that was bejeweled in the same way, and I put it on and went summer louche. Doesn't work though, does it?
No.
Doesn't really work.
No.
It's a weirdly kind of low cut. I mean, I was wearing the shirt as well. It wasn't like.
Of course, that is the waistcoat that you wore with your Rocky Horror outfit when you met Richard O'Brien.
No.
Yeah.
No, it's not. No. It was a different gig. Someone hired me to come and sing a couple of songs from Rocky Horror, and that's what I wore. Yeah. And I also did it on a job for a makeup company. But I was wearing this when I did the Richard O'Brien. But then when we did the Time Warp, I took my trousers off and I had suspenders and fishnets on. I interviewed Richard O'Brien on the stage at the South Bank. It was fucking great.
We got 2 fans on. I got the handheld fans out as well because
should they be required?
Absolutely melting.
I'm sweating like Cliff Richard when the doorbell goes.
Are we ready? Are we ready?
I was, as they say, born ready.
Or
just, malformed in many, many ways. Let's Twingo! First ball out. Let's go. Okay.
For the 60th time.
60th time.
First ball out tonight. Waldo. I don't think he's ever been first.
Waldo. Simply Waldo's the first ball. If you have Waldo printed on your Twingo card, simply cross him off, dab him, or invaginate. And we are off to the races. There are no actual races.
Starting with an activity. Next up on the ball calling of Twingo,
ball calling.
Episode 60. Cable bends steel.
Cable bends steel. Clang. Cable bends steel. Cross it, dab it. Let's go. Okay.
So apparently John's having a little bit of a giggle fit to himself.
Is he?
Has
the heat gotten to you?
Him and Paul celebrating 10 years together this week. Next year it's our 30th.
Yeah. That's a bit bonkers.
We will have a party.
There will be a party next year for our 30th anniversary, yes.
Talking of diamond, the chrome reflects our image.
The chrome reflects our image. The chrome reflects our image. Cross it, dab it, you know.
The one-armed man.
The one-armed Man, the one-armed man. He's a man. He has one arm. Therefore, he's the one-armed man, played by the wonderful and the lovely Mr. Al Strobel. One-armed man.
Oh, early outing for this one.
Oh, Jesus.
It's the early outing for Higgly Jigga Mortadem Jig Heta Laura.
Higle a mortadem ye hater Laura.
That's what I said.
I mean, it's
That's
just...
what I said. But I said it with a song in my heart and a joy in my step.
And a chimpanzee in your underwear. I don't know what that means. I don't even know why I said it. Higgly a mortadem ye hater Lara. It's Norwegian.
Also, there was some comments last week that people were interested in Twingo trousers.
Or leggings, aren't
Leggings.
they?
John
Yes.
Atfield has designed some Twingo leggings.
Because you've seen the Twingo t-shirts, right? That John designed.
They are a little bit rude.
Hey, do you think?
I don't know. Pointing at your bum is a little bit weird.
Oh no, I think the is on the bum.
Oh.
I think the pointing is the very much kind of. I think that's what. I think that's what the pointing is. And it says.
What kind of weird?
I think it says on the bum. That's what I think. That's what I would have done.
So, if you would like Twingo trousers,
Leggings,
just let John the Tool Atfield know.
and then
if there is demand, he will make them available.
Available.
I will be getting a pair because at the moment, when I do my classes with Joe Foley, I have to wear pajamas because I don't have any sportswear.
She has to put on the pyjams.
So I wear my pajamas.
The PJs.
Because sportswear. Who's got sportswear? And
you mean awful people?
This will be ours. This will be my story. So earlier on, we were sitting in what we could call the green room to this evening's studio.
Or the kitchen.
And I was sitting there, minding my own business, reading your comments, drinking my gin, eating some butterkiss.
Rah, rah, rah.
Rah, rah, rah. And Ben, in his infinite wisdom, decides that he would start dancing the hustle on his own with no singing, done sidestep while staring me right in the eye.
Because we were talking about something else I do, and I said I don't really need a social media presence for it because it's really just kind of and I said it's kind of a side hustle. And she said it is a side hustle. I went, what? Well, like this one. Eye contact. She was greatly disturbed.
Not necessary. Was it? And I'm sorry you had to see that.
And yet you did kind of make it happen.
Oh, pick a number, Benjamin Lewis.
Oh, Christ.
Here we go. Between 1 and 32.
1 and 32. Let's go full on magic right away. 23.
23. Will Babb.
Will Babb is 23. Right.
Will is 23. And the question for number 23 is... Right. Okay.
I don't. Oh, wait a minute. Wait, you've got 60 seconds.
60
When she's
seconds.
asked the question, no, is this a multiple choice?
No.
So some of them are multiple choice, some are not. But once she's asked the question, I will click this, and you have that long to type your comment. So arguably less than 60 seconds. So get on it. Will, are you listening?
We don't even know if Will's there. We're going to start anyway.
We're going anyway.
And then you'll know when you're 10 seconds to the end because you'll start a countdown.
Yes.
Okay. Will Babb, aka number 23. What Disney animated feature was released 60 years ago? Ooh. So Will,
Time's
Will's
ticking,
there.
Will.
Okay, Will.
What Disney feature was released 60
animated feature was released 60 years ago. 60 years ago.
60 years ago, because it's our 60th episode, you see.
I saw this at the pictures, but I don't think I saw it when it first came out because I'm not that old.
No, that would have been weird.
They must have done the thing.
I've forgotten what the answer is.
Well,
I
You
don't
won't be
know.
any help then.
No.
Okay.
Okay, so
Okay,
we're
then,
rounding up
come
on
along.
30 seconds.
Will is there.
Are you there? Yeah, come on, Will. Come on, Will.
Come on, Will.
60 years ago, animated feature Disney.
Oh, I thought that was an answer, but it's just Bridget popping in. So there's prizes to be won. Prizes to be won. Goodies to be had, Will. Which Disney animated feature? Right, that's enough. Okay, we have an answer.
I'm doing the...
No, wait, Will says Steamboat Willie. I'm
What?
afraid
That means Will is very young. That's what that means.
That is incorrect.
The Steamboat Willie was like in a silent era, which was longer ago than 60 years.
Benjamin Lush, would you like to answer the question and save Will those prizes?
So if I get it...
He can get the prizes. Cheryl saying Dumbo. That's not right. Bridget saying Snow White.
No, because Snow White was really early.
Yep, so come on.
60 years ago is...
Oh!
Well, they've just done the sequel. 101 Dalmatians. Is it that?
You are right.
It is.
Benjamin Lush. Will Benjamin Lush saved your prizes.
Blimey.
There we go. This bag full of stuff all about diamonds. Red diamond soap, red diamond Chubba Chubba Chip Chops, red diamond fire, walk with me pencils, red diamond postcards, double R badges, and maybe a surprise. There we go, Will.
Maybe one day you'll be in your home, just going about your business, and one of us will leap out of a cupboard, and that'll be your surprise. So maybe.
Will Bag, you are the first of tonight's 60th anniversary winners.
But back to Twingo.
Some of the questions have multiple choices. I didn't want to give them multiple choices.
Some of them are so difficult, I think.
And you can.
Well, if they're the ones you were talking about.
This idea came.
But she came out with more questions than we need.
I came up with this idea about 10 to midnight last night. I was lying in bed, I'd taken some painkillers, and I was thinking, oh, what are we going to do? I want to do a thing. And then you came out of the bathroom, and I screamed, "We've got it!" And I'd come up.
And I said, what? COVID?
Yeah.
No.
So yeah, how bloody exciting! So Will, our first winner. Right, 2 balls, Twingo. Douglas firs.
Douglas Falula firs. Douglas firs. What kind of amazing trees you got around here? Douglas firs. Cross it, dab it, you know.
Oh, blue rose.
I'm like the blue rose. Blue rose like the magazine.
Angelo Badalamenti.
Wrote the theme tune, played the theme tune. He's Angelo Badalamenti. Badalamenti. Woo! 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 Badalamenti.
Who's your favourite Doctor Who?
Tom Baker. Yeah.
Jelly Baby.
They're not jelly babies. I know you did, yeah. Oh, choking on the jelly babies. Badalamenti. Next ball.
The Pale Horse.
Woe to the ones who behold the pale horse. The pale horse.
Nicotine's a drug. Caffeine's a drug.
Nicotine's a drug. Caffeine's a drug. If that's printed on your Twingo card, not written in on crayon, I'm talking printed, simply cross it, dab it, or you know. Nicotine's a drug, caffeine's a drug.
Shell says her favourite Doctor, Shipman.
Oh, that's kind of brought the mood down, hasn't it, Shell?
John says Sylvester McCoy.
That's because John is 12. Badalamenti.
Remix. Ooh, I'm just going to keep doing that, then you do your thing then.
Badalamenti. When Glastonbury starts up again, we are available for bookings. Oh, badalamenti, 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 badalamenti. Even choreography.
Every time there's a new Doctor, they get a slightly different remix. So we can do the next one.
The last one was fucking terrible, as I recall. Then again, that's when I stopped. Soon after I stopped. Oh, badalamenti.
Oh.
The badalamenti dance.
Put your boobs away.
Had my hair cut. New barber. Mr. Ducktail has gone back to France. Sadly, had to find a new barber. New barber.
Of course, maybe Doctor Who was the whole time hand thing was a Doctor Who storyline.
Ooh.
Oh, that would be kind of cool.
That would be kind of cool.
It?
That
You're
would be
Doctor
kind of
Who.
cool.
That would be great.
I'd very much like to be the master. Not Doctor Who.
Twingo live from the pyramid stage, says Shell. That would work too.
You see?
I think John Atfield is making some kind of dig about the quality of Twingo. It's a good job. You're pretty. Otherwise, we'd smash you in.
You real purdy.
Right, back to Twingo. Okay, John Atfield.
But that is your real name.
Write it in your diary.
Write it in your diary. Write it in your diary. Don't write it in your dairy. The cows can't read. Write it in your diary.
Donut.
Do not be seeing you. Donut, as in disturb. Donut.
Hurley's hog.
Hurley's hog, that's his motorcycle, his Harley Davidson. Hurley's hog, his motorcycle, not his unit. Not his, but his Hurley's hog.
Donna.
If anyone would Haywood, Donna Madonna, there's always manana. Donna Haywood.
The ring. The ring.
Simply
The ring.
the ring. The ring, the ring. One ring to rule them all. And in the darkness bind them. The ring.
It's purple. It's an agent. But which agent will be first
Orange.
out of the stalls this evening? It's Agent Philip Jeffries.
First appearance of the late and the great Mr. David Bowie. Special Agent Philip Falula Jeffries.
Robert Engel.
Robert Engels, co-writer of Fire Walk With Me. It's Robert Engels' thick hair.
Star of Nightmare on Elm Street.
Robert Engels. Just we'll leave it there. I think this weekend during Horror Movie Roulette, I think we have to crack on with the Nightmare on Elm Street. But I'm told the next one has Abby's favourite murder in it, but the one after that, I mean, it's still going to get the half an hour rule but then we want to watch the Wes Craven's New Nightmare, and then that's it. No, we saw the reboot. It was rubbish. Badalamenti.
Pick a number between 1 and 32, excluding 23, because Will is already a diamond winner.
Unlucky for some, 13.
Oh, number 13 is Hazel.
Hazel. Knicker Hazel.
Hazel of the Knicker Hazel fame. Right.
Oh,
Hazel,
okay, right. So, thing.
You there?
Are you ready for your 60-second challenge? You got 60 seconds to go. You got 60 seconds to go.
Hazel,
if you want to let me know, you're not already yo. You got 66 seconds to go. 60 seconds to go. Go.
60 years ago, Hazel.
60 years ago.
A chimpanzee was sent into space. What was the name of that chimpanzee who took a 16-minute space flight from Cape Canaveral?
Please tell me this isn't multiple choice.
I only need the first name. I don't need their full name. Is it
Okay.
Jacob? Is it chicken? Is it ham? Or is it Eve? Hazel, you have 60 seconds. Go. Come on, Hazel. We're rooting for you. Is it Jacob? chicken, Eve, ham, Jacob,
Chicken, Eve, ham, Jacob, chicken, Eve, ham, Jacob, chicken, Eve, ham,
Come on,
Jacob,
Hazel.
chicken,
Come on, Hazel.
Eve, ham.
So, yeah. So, the chimpanzee took a 16-minute space flight. And that
Not a spacewalk.
That sounds a little bit to me like a clock fact. 16 minutes. This chimpanzee was in space, launched from Cape Canaveral, landing in the Atlantic Ocean.
Call it
16
Canaveral.
minutes, 39 seconds left. Okay, Hazel has said chicken. And she's answered.
Jesus.
Hazel, you are incorrect. Benjamin Lush.
Did you really think there was a chimpanzee in space called Chicken?
We called our cat.
We did.
So, Benjamin Lush, would you like to try and save Hazel's prizes and take a guess? Is it Jacob, Eve, ham? Jacob, Eve, ham. Jacob, Eve, ham.
See, I think what you've done here is you've thrown a spanner in the works. Ooh. Because the temptation is to say Eve, because monkeys, Adam and Eve, early, all that business.
So what's your answer? I've got to hurry you.
I think that chicken was the red herring, because I think ham is a biblical name. I'm going to go ham.
Ham is correct.
Yes.
Benjamin Lush saves your prize.
And all because I know the Bible.
Ham was the first chimpanzee launched into outer space. If you look him up on the internet, there's a picture of him, and it looks like he's screaming. It was through the little portal. It looked like he was screaming. He didn't look like he was excited to be the first chimpanzee.
Did he look breaded?
I don't know what that.
Or honey roasted?
He looked bloody terrified, screaming through the portal.
That's horrifying.
Launched into space.
He came back alive though, yeah?
16 minutes, 39 seconds, back in the Atlantic Ocean. Ham. There we go.
Ham.
There we go. Annika's saying, has she missed anything special? No, just the same old nonsense.
Annika, you missed talking about a monkey called Ham. No, well, not a monkey, a chimpanzee. Oh, itchy face.
So, there we go. So, you were saved. Alongside Will, you were saved by Benjamin Lush.
Because I've been saved. I don't deserve it, but I'm saved. Woo! Let's Twingo. Let's go. Pink balls.
Sean Mooney says, did he have a friend or was he ham solo? At this moment, I will like to say, it's Sean's birthday on Monday. So
we didn't deserve it after that. But...
Happy birthday, Sean Ham Solo. Happy birthday, Sean Mooney. Again.
Happy birthday, Sean
Mooney.
Magic
Happy birthday,
Mooney.
Mooney. Happy birthday,
Mooney.
Happy birthday, Mooney. Happy birthday,
Mooney.
Happy birthday,
Mooney.
Mooney.
Happy birthday.
Hey, there you go. That's for you. You can and this
is that hip hop?
Yeah, and this has been recorded, Sean. You can watch it whenever you like. Right.
Back and back.
Back to Twingo.
Back to pink balls. Electricity. High voltage, man. Electricity. Cross it, dab it. You know.
Haps Diner.
Mayhaps it is Haps Diner, a diner operated, owned, or run by Haps Diner.
Meals on wheels.
Meals on wheels. They're on wheels. They're meals. Therefore, it follows, ergo, they are meals on wheels.
Ergo, also one of the Ghostbusters.
Egon.
This one's coming from J. Edgar.
This one's coming from J. Edgar. This one's coming from J. Edgar, all the way from J. Edgar. Whether he was wearing a dress when he sent it, we'll never know. We'll never know. The only good thing about J. Edgar.
Is it future or is it past?
Is it future or
is it past?
Or is it past? Is it future or must it be past? Future, past, past, future. Is it, was it, Will it ever be?
Garmonbozia.
Garmonbozia. Garmonbozia. Garmonbozia. Garmonbozia. Bozia. Garmonbozia. Garmonbozia.
The red room.
It's a room. It's red. It's the red room. Cross it off if you've got it.
2 by 4.
Hit him on the head with a 2x4. Hit him on the head with a 2x4. 2x4. 2x4.
Of course, the number 60 is not a prime number.
Is that just a random?
That's a random 60 fact.
That's a random 60 fact.
Wash your hands.
Wash your hands. Take it like a man. Never let him know you're scared. Mama was a dirty party man. I've forgotten the lyrics. Wash your hands. Very COVID. Very COVID.
Like a turkey in the corn.
Like a turkey in the corn. No cob. Just turkey.
Angel.
Simply angel. Angel. Angel.
Sarah Palmer.
Smoky McSmokeface herself. Sarah Falula Palmer. Sarah Palmer.
I'm not going to talk about Judy.
I'm not going to talk about Judy. I'm not going to talk about Judy. I mean, why would I?
You will have noticed in your emails this week that you, just you, got a sneak peek of the Lynch option. Somebody sent me a message and said, do you know anything about what he's filming? Do you know what Wisteria is?
Unrecorded night.
And I went,
No.
And I went, I just thought you might know. Me and DKL do not talk business when we hang out.
It's very much more about kind of, lingerie is what they talk about mainly.
Well, you're modelling it. It would be rude not to talk about it.
Exactly. I'm modelling it doing the hustle.
I'm beginning to lose all love for the hustle because of what you're doing to it.
Let's Twingo.
Last number before the interval, because we've got 6 winners.
Jesus.
Pick a number between 1 and 32, excluding 23 because Will's a winner, and excluding 13 because Hazel is a winner.
28.
28 is Shannon. Shannon, the new girl, freshly scented from the perfume counter at Horn's department store. Are you there? Shannon,
are you there? Shannon, are you there for your 60-second question?
Earlier on. Shannon, are you
Shannon or
there?
Shannon?
Shannon, are you there?
Badalamenti.
Okay.
She's there, yes?
Well, yes, she's there. Okay,
cool.
Shannon.
Okay, Shannon, this is your question.
It's not multiple choice.
Okay.
What was the David Lynch film first released in his 60s? What film did David Lynch first release in his 60s? So, which film did David Lynch release after his 60th birthday?
I suppose you've got to think what kind of roughly age he is now, and then obviously count back to what you think was roughly 60, and then how long ago that was, and how long ago it was that specific films came out. I don't know if you're a huge Lynch fan or not. I don't know.
So yeah, Shannon, which film?
30 seconds.
You've got 30 seconds.
You've got 30 seconds, less than that now.
Which film what was the first film he released after his 60th birthday? You've got
coming up for 10 seconds. You've got 15 seconds. 14, 13, 12, 10.
And we've got an answer.
We got.
No.
I was doing.
Yeah, I know. Don't need
but
it.
I was doing the.
Shannon, got you. You're correct. Inland Empire, the first film released in his 60s.
Yeah, I suppose because that was no.
Yeah. Well done,
good answer, Shannon.
You won.
I mean, I would have
The bag of
preferred to
goodies.
get to do.
Yeah, no, we don't need that.
Do.
That.
I mean,
So, after the interval, there will be 3 more winners.
but before the interval, what are your scores?
What are your scores on the door?
What are your scores on the doors? Because we've decided we're going to try and remember to do that now.
Annika asks, is it a quiz?
Are we really halfway through? There's a lot of balls left. Yeah, but at the time, I'm thinking balls.
We'll have some more of this.
I'm talking balls a lot.
Shannon says she watched Inland Empire last week. What did you think of it?
God, did you do it in one sitting? We saw it at the cinema.
Will's on 10.
We saw it at the cinema, and after the film, Mark Commode interviewed David Lynch in front of us. And Mark Commode deliberately seemed to ignore my hand up to ask a question.
Because you look like him.
Clearly. I didn't then, though, did I?
We're back on his side.
I didn't look like Commode. Didn't have that.
So we have Will's on 10. Pete Python is on 9. Amanda and Andy are on
97.
9 and 7. Maya's on 6. Simon's on 8. Abby's on 6. Bridget's on 8.
Doesn't have
Wendy's
the feel of a halfway through, does it?
Heather's on 7. Fluffy and JJ's on 12. Fluffy's on 7.
Stephen's
Patrick's
on
on 7. Stephen's on 10. Nice use of emoticon, Stephen. Rupert says, yes, it is a question for only one person at a time. Oh, let's see. You missed the beginning, Annika. You have to catch up.
Snake's on 5.
Nadia's on 11.
Yeah, you need to work on your witchiness there, Snake. Sorry.
Joe and Shane are on 11 and 10. Kate and Kevin are on 6 each. Hazel's on 9. Paul's on 10. Shannon's on 10. John's on 7.
Well, how Shannon said 10 at the moment. Well, we're not asking
Rupert's
you to
9.
predict what you will be in 5 minutes' time, are we?
And Paul. Right. Okay. We're going to do a speed round.
Yeah, because we're not quite halfway.
All these balls, no breaks.
And then interval.
Agent Gordon Cole.
Agent Gordon Cole. Cross it off. That you know.
Stop that. You're an old man. Black Lodge.
Black Lodge. It's a lodge. It's black. It's the Black Lodge. You call me an old man. Leo, the lovely man who cut my hair, he had the right reaction when he asked me how old I was. And I told him I was 50, and he went, no! It's like, correct reaction! Even if it's not, legitimate.
It was interesting. I was looking up facts about 60 today, and I came up on the search engine and went, 6 over 60 doesn't need to be boring.
But under 60 it does?
Yeah.
Let's Twingo.
Deer Meadow.
Deer Meadow, where they do the Deer Meadow Shuffle. Which goes like this.
So your back's better, your knees are better, your legs won't hurt so much.
Deer Meadow Shuffle. Deer Meadow Shuffle. Have you been to the English Deer Park? It's a large-scale minstrel ranch. Deer Meadow Shuffle.
This is a Formica table.
This is a Formica table. Green is its colour.
Bobby Briggs.
Bobby Falula Briggs. Bobby killed a guy. Bobby Briggs. Some skimping on the Briggs.
The Good Deal is in the lodge.
The Good Deal. Well, he's in the lodge. The Good Deal is in the lodge. Write it in your diary. We've already had that. The Good Deal is in the lodge.
Woodsman.
Simply Woodsman. The Woodsman. Woodsman, he's a man, he's made of wood, he's a woodsman.
2 purples, 1 is an agent, but which one?
2 purples? I thought they were all agents.
Yeah, well, all the agents are purple, not all the purples are agents.
Mind blown.
Half-heart necklace.
Half-heart necklace, much like this one. Half-heart necklace.
Agent Sam Stanley.
Agent Sam Stanley.
Jacques Renault.
Jacques Renault. Renault. Jacques Renault. Not Renault Twingo.
Can't afford one, maybe.
Can't afford. We've tried to get a Renault Twingo. It's just we can't. It's out of our budget. How cool would that be though if we had a Renault Twingo?
Sean Mooney has suggested that we just put a sticker on the back of the car.
That would be like what on a get a Toyota, just put a Twingo sticker on.
That'd be sad.
It would. Irene, come on, Irene.
There's a lady at my work called Irene.
Is she into bukkake?
She hasn't been at the office since March 14th last year. Still puts on shoes and pearl necklaces every day to come to the Zoom screen.
How do you know she puts shoes on?
She tells us. She makes a point of telling us.
I mean, I made the bukkake joke, but then you said pearl necklace.
Because I made a joke about the fact that, well, not really much of a joke, that I had to put shoes on to go into the office, which is my first day out of slippers in 14 and a half months. And she said, I put my shoes and pearls on every day.
Maybe get a hobby, Irene.
Oh.
Irene.
Kate Ross has a Renault Twingo.
Jealous, Kate. Jealous. We're very jealous.
Yeah. I did find a car today with red seats and sent it to Sean, but apparently it doesn't have air conditioning or power steering, so it's gone to the bottom of the queue.
Sadly, the Renault Twingo that Sean Magic Mooney found for us, which was both black and red, it was too expensive. Too expensive.
Yeah, we'd have to crowdfund it and it would be a waste.
It would. Balls.
Great Northern Hotel.
Now, is it the mediocre Southern B&B?
No.
No, it's the Great Northern Hotel.
Agent Dale Cooper.
Agent Dale Cooper is the man with the plan. His name's not Stan, it's Agent Dale Cooper.
Mrs. Chalfont.
Mrs. Chalfont. Two Chalfonts. Mrs. Chalfont.
James Hurley.
James Falula Hurley. Just you, James Falula Hurley.
The Log Lady. Oh, you finished.
Ladies, gentlemen, and those unconstrained by the rigours of gender, I give you the Log Lady.
The last ball before I go for the interval top-ups is Jacques Cabin.
Cabinet uptown, uptown. Cabinet uptown, uptown. Your business friends, Australian. Your business friends, Australian. Cabinet uptown, uptown. Sideways, sideways. Jacques Cabin.
Sometimes you're very energetic with that. And I just stand by.
It's a good song. What can I say? It's a good song.
I'm going to go.
Okay.
Benjamini.
That's not my name.
Fill up the gin. Maybe get some savoury snacks.
Ooh-wee. Okay, so you're going to fill up the gin. At which point, what I usually do in this very short intermission is I take a popular or well-known song and I rewrite it, hopefully for some kind of comedic effect, and accompany myself on kazoo. However, this week I have not rewritten a popular or well-known song, and I will not be accompanying myself on kazoo. I think we're getting enough kazoo during the 60 seconds to go game. So what I thought I'd do is I would take the A Murder of Songs book, which documents the first year's worth of songs that I rewrote, hopefully for comedic effect. Still 3 copies left. They come with signed kazoos. And I thought I would flick to page 60 and perform the song there. Now, the song that is on page 60 features no kazoo. But it is an Elvis song. So that means, what with the opening song, what I'm giving you is double Elvis. Oh, yeah. Right, okay. So basically, the one on page 60 is a rewriting of the Elvis Presley classic, Love Me. But of course, I've rewritten it to be Kill Spree. Basically, it's a great deal of violent and abusive imagery, hopefully to raise a smile. Well, you may call me a ghoul, because I'm on a cruel, mad kill spree, eating human hearts, tearing folk apart. A kill spree, on a kill spree, I'll take a crossbow, darling, leaving you oh so holy. I'll enjoy stabbing you, leaving your insides like goo, like guacamole. You'll bleed and then congeal. Everybody, bleed and congeal. Taste the blade of my steel, ripping you all apart, excreting juices like wine and intestine. Well, I'll beat you with a dildo, darling, I'll gut you oh so slowly. With a big corkscrew, at which point you will spew blood and debris. You join in with this because I've already done it. You'll bleed and then congeal. Bleed and congeal. Taste the blade of my steel. Ripping you all apart, excreting juices like wine and intestine. Well, I'll slice off every toe for pizza toppings and oh, pepperoni. You'll be begging on your knees, trying to appease, but I'm on a kill spree. I don't care. And if you were worried about that strange whirring sound you could hear during that, we'll call it a performance. That whirring sound was, in fact, the spinning of Elvis Presley in his grave. And so, welcoming back to the stage, Rose Thorn. Jin, she's not back yet. Didn't have enough hands. Didn't have enough hams. Not enough space-going monkeys. Oh, I'm a big monkey.
So, Marie Kearney has just joined and asked if anybody was archiving, but I don't think anybody is archiving.
Oh. No, probably not. I mean, some people do naturally. Sometimes John the Tool Hatfield, that's not his name.
Sometimes people do. If anybody,
sometimes my arms bend back, Marie, if that helps.
If anybody has archives, it would be great if you could help out. Marie.
Yes. Ooh, twiglets.
Right, so we are back for the second.
3, 2, 1, you're back in the room.
The second round of Twingo. Second half. I've taken some painkillers, so let's see that working its way through me in 20 minutes.
Working its merry magic.
Put ice in the drinks, because it's summer.
You know what you need? You don't need painkillers, you need twiglets.
I don't like twiglets.
You don't want to just try one?
Nope.
It's been a long time. You might have changed your...
You're not the boss of me.
Your taste buds change over time, don't they? I mean... You want to try a twiglet? You don't want to try a twiglet. When a man say no to twiglets, he say no to life.
Right, okay.
There's Twingo.
Pick a number between 1 and 32, excluding 28, 23, and 30.
6.
Oh, I don't think. Oh, Snake Bearer.
No!
Snake Bearer is number 6.
Okay. Wait a minute. I've lost me stopwatch and my fucking kazoo.
You've got one job.
How? I've got the kazoo. Right, okay, got it. Snake
Okay.
Fervor.
Snake Bearer.
Snake Fervor, are you ready for your question?
Snake Bearer.
Snake Falula Fervor, are you ready for your question?
David Bowie. David Bowie was 60 in 2007.
Okay.
He introduced what comedian on the stage of Madison Square Gardens? Go. 60 seconds.
Say the question again.
David Bowie was 60 in 2007. He introduced what comedian on the stage of Madison Square Gardens? Of course,
Which
we've
comedian?
been to Madison Square Gardens.
We have. We saw some ice hockey. It was fucking bonkers.
We didn't see Bowie, but we saw some ice hockey.
We did.
With fists and...
So I suppose you need to think, Snake, if you know any comedians that Bowie had an acquaintanceship with, a friendship with, that might help.
2007. 2007.
I don't even know if she's heard the question. Snake, are you there?
Shell, you're just being rude saying Bernard Manning. Snake has made her guess. How many seconds have we got?
We've got 15.
Snake, do you want to make another? Stop.
She
made a guess. You're too late with your countdown. Snake said Eddie Izzard. That is incorrect.
But that would be a better answer.
But it would be a better answer.
It would. They'd be a great couple. Would
Would you like Benjamin Lush to save your prizes for you, Snake? Come on, Benjamin.
I've actually seen footage of this, so I do know the answer.
Oh, okay.
It's Ricky Gervais.
Ricky Gervais. Benjamin Lush has saved you your question.
That means you get your prizes.
You get your prizes. You get your little goodie bag. So we have in our 60.
How many is that?
So that's 4. We've got Snake. We've got Hazel of Knicker Hazel fame. Will and Shannon, the new girl from the perfume counter. You'll be new for probably about another decade, Shannon, because new people come to Twingo.
Why would they?
There you go. So Benjamin Lush saved you, Snake Forever. 2 more chances for you to be in the Club 60. Oh yeah, Club 60. That's what we're calling it, Club 60. Back to Twingo with...
Remember that?
Killer Bob.
Killer Bob. Who was it? What done all them murders? I'm going to go out on a limb and say it was that guy called Killer Bob. Killer Bob.
At the Roadhouse.
A polar bear fell on me at the Roadhouse.
Ronette Palowski.
Ronette Falula Palowski. Loves a bridge.
Leo Johnson.
Ponytail. Leo Falula Johnson. Terrible man. Terrible man. Terrible man. Leo Johnson.
Of course, this next week is Sean Mooney's birthday, but this week was Abby's son Harry. It was his birthday. And we sent Harry a bag post because he declared he wanted a bag post. And so Auntie Rose, to the rescue, sends him a bag post. Harry went around telling people how great bag post was and how Auntie Rose knows Santa. Because I interviewed Santa for Cadbury versus Cancer in December. So not only am I Auntie Rose, queen of the fucking double R club, I'm Auntie Rose who knows the actual Santa.
And if anyone out there doesn't know what Bagpuss is, seriously look it up. It is a program from our youth that Harry, aged
8,
Still loved.
7,
It's a
7,
great
8.
it's a great TV program. Odd, really odd, but great.
So yeah. So stay tuned for this December, where Auntie Rose will speak once again and ask Santa the questions you're too frightened to ask him.
But Emily loved him.
Back to Twingo. Agent Desmond, are you talking to me in code?
Agent Desmond, are you talking to me in code? Agent Desmond, are you talking to me in code?
Julie Cruz.
Julie Cruz sang the theme tune, appeared in the show. Thinks about her dogs when she's singing. Not to be confused with Julie Cruise Ship, who is a murderous and brutally violent individual. Julie Cruz.
Fat Trout Trailer Park.
A fat trap trailer park. Is that a fat trap trailer park? Come on. Fat trap trailer park. Fat trap trailer park. Oh yeah. Fat trap trailer park. Dropping the ping pong balls. Come on. Fat trap. Where is it? Fat. Okay, so let's see if I can.
Oh my goodness. This may go on for
I'm going to do that. I just have to go back a little.
Okay.
That was close.
Just
That
your
was
60th
close.
magic trick. Oh, now the cat thinks it's playing with
It's
it.
not for you, monkey. One more time.
Maybe just put it in the box.
One more time.
I'm sorry. Yeah,
Oh, fucking hell. It went in and came out again. Bollocks.
Well, we've all had that story, haven't we?
I don't know what that means. Fat trap trailer park.
Agent Albert Rosenfeld.
Fuck Gene Kelly, motherfucker. Agent Albert Rosenfield.
Of course, Agent Albert Rosenfield's autograph is on the Cabaret versus Cancer Lynch auction, thanks to Paul and
The late and the great Mr. Miguel.
Carl
Rod. The only Twin Peaks character who sounds like a porn star, Carl Rod. Not many people know this, but he was once part of a singing triplet, Rod, Jane and Freddie.
Sour-faced Lil.
Sour-faced Lil. Sour-faced Lil. She got a sour face. Her name's Lil. She's Sour-faced Lil.
See, you've had a lot of sugar because you're bouncing about tonight, and normally it's me that's bouncing about. Because normally we have savoury snacks before Twingo, but I opened the Butterkiss tonight.
She did.
So we had a lot. So that's why you're bouncy, like Zebedee. Don't make me do this.
No. Don't make me do this for another 60 episodes. Don't make me do this.
60 episodes, bloody hell.
Bloody hell.
Next Christmas. Do you know who I am? I am the arm.
Do you know who I am? I am the arm. Do you know who I am? I'm the arm.
Oh, Clive has popped in to say hello. Hello.
Hello, Clive.
You've missed all the hijinks.
Oh, such malarkey you have missed.
Teresa Banks.
Teresa Banks. At NatWest. She's gone back. She's
back
gone
to
back.
class.
Teresa Banks at NatWest. Teresa Banks. Teresa Banks.
The Jumping Man.
The Jumping Man.
Oh, that was very energetic.
The Jumping Man.
Excellent. Excellent jumping there, Benjamin Lush. She's my mother's sister's girl.
She's my mother's sister's girl.
Annie Blackburn.
Annie, how's Annie? She's fine. She's a Blackburn. Blackburns are fine. She's Annie Blackburn.
We live inside a dream.
We live inside a dream. We live inside a dream. Life is but a dream.
Leland Palmer.
Leland Palmer. I did not kill anybody. Leland Falula Palmer.
Double R Diner.
Double R Diner. Double R Diner. Not the Double R Club. Not yet. Double R Diner.
Okay, Benjamin. For the penultimate time this evening, pick a number between 1 and 32, including 6, 13, 23, and
32.
32.
I'm doing the reverse of 23.
Oh, it's Bridget. Bridget, are you ready? Bridget, we know you're there. We see you popping up. Bridget, are you ready?
Are you there?
For your question. But, Bridget.
This is a good way of making sure people pay attention.
Yeah.
Although it's not worked.
But, Bridget. If Bridget's not there, you'll have to pick another number. Sometimes Bridget gets distracted. But, Bridget.
Bridget, are you there? This is your question. It's waiting for you.
Bridget, leave us a comment. Bridget. Oh.
Bridget.
Start the timer. You get a minute to appear on screen. Otherwise, we move to another number.
Okay.
Oh, Paul is watching. You're not Bridget. Where's Bridget? Bridget. Oh, Clyde popped in to say still got shortbread left.
She's there.
Oh,
Bridget's
okay,
there.
Bridget.
How have you still got shortbread left? What's wrong with you? Okay, let's zero that. Okay.
Okay, Bridget.
Bridget, this is your question to answer in 60 seconds or less.
60 years ago, the Bond film Dr. No was released. Who played the Bond girl?
Ooh, Dr. No was released 60 years ago. Who was the Bond girl?
You have 60 minutes to tell us who.
Seconds. Let's not.
60 seconds to tell us who was Sean Connery's Bond girl
in Dr. No.
That's Dr. No, who was the Bond girl 60 years ago.
6 years ago. I would have thought it was longer ago than that.
Well, what do we know?
That's very true.
Oh, Wendy's giving away.
Oh, Wendy, you're giving clues here.
Oh, come on, Bridget. This is it. Come on, Bridget.
Come on, Bridget.
We believe in you, Bridget. Remember,
25 seconds left.
You have to type it in the comments.
Yeah, you can't just say it. We can't hear you, Bridget.
What?
Do you mind?
Oh, I stole your thunder.
There's no thunder.
Oh, Bridget says. No, Bridget's got an answer.
But I'm trying to. I wanted to do the.
I know. No, Bridget came in with an answer. It's Ursula Andress, and Bridget, you are correct.
You are correct.
So, Bridget, you get the 5th bag of red diamond-inspired goodies, including the Fire Walk with Me pencil.
The coveted.
And the handmade by me red diamond set coming to you. There is one chance for one of you to win. So you're all here on this list. So you just have to pick a number in a little bit longer. Right, okay, let's have a bit of a purge. That's the noise of the purge. I love the purge. When's that coming out? I'm very excited.
Can I just hear the noise of the purge again? You've changed it.
I have changed it.
She does love the
Kill
purge.
them all. Kill them all.
It's called the Forever Purge, isn't it, the last one? It might be this year, but they might have postponed it.
Oh, I'm so excited. I bloody love the purge because it feels so real. It could happen. It could happen. That and zombies.
Well.
Agent Chester Desmond.
Agent Chester Desmond. Agent Chester Desmond. I mean, you're so excited about the purge, you didn't even...
I'm so hot already, I didn't even think about it.
You don't even notice the heat of Mr. Chris Isaac.
And when you came in yesterday, having gotten your hair done, and you were on the underground, your hair was a little bit floppy.
It had kind of floppy.
And then you walked in and ripped off your vest, and it was really...
I wasn't wearing a vest.
There was a moment where I thought to myself, I say, is Agent Chester Desmond in the flat? And it wasn't, it was you all along.
It was me all
with
along.
Your floppy hair and your ripped vest.
I didn't wear a vest. No, nor does Chester Desmond. It's a t-shirt. Agent Chester Desmond, let's go.
It's the ripping of the... Right, okay. Apparently Paul says I'm as good as the guy from the police academy that does the sound effects. So, there you go. Bridget says, weirdly, Mark, her husband, knew the answer. didn't know he'd know. Every man over a certain age, or anybody who's attracted to women in white bikinis coming out of water with wet hair, knows who that blonde
Ursula.
girl is. So I'm not surprised that Mark knew.
Also,
Right.
her surname sounds like the word undress.
Ursula. Right, okay, Twingo. Baby laxative. Baby laxative.
Baby laxative, my stripper name, of course. Guaranteed to revolt any crowd I've inhaled a twiglet. Baby laxative. What's the world coming to when you kill a guy for baby laxative?
I feel like I've read this one already.
You have not.
The power and the glory.
The power and the glory, feel backing the girl. The power and the glory. Controversial. Is it in Canada? Is it not in Canada? Some people said they knew. We had no idea. Is it in Canada? It's the power and the glory.
Abandoned train car.
Abandoned train car. Will the owner of the train car please pick it up at reception? It's been abandoned. Abandoned train car. Do you think we could do like a gay Lynchian disco at the venue The Glory and call it the power and the glory? Because of the name of the... Next ball.
The Palmer House.
The Palmer House.
She was in here earlier on.
She was.
It was Monkey.
Monkey, simply monkey. Shh, listen, shh. Judy. Monkey. Monkey, 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 monkey. But what became of the monkey, 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 monkey? Monkey.
Paul
Monkey, 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 monkey.
Paul asks when the next abandoned train car. I don't think there will be a next abandoned train car. I believe the actual train car is now.
Where is it? Yeah.
It's gone.
We know where it is.
It's gone.
Yeah.
I do
Probably
have,
been smashed up.
I do have a video of the abandoned train car.
It's on Vimeo, isn't it?
Which we can circulate with next week's Twingo cards if I.
It doesn't quite give you the experience of being in there in the pitch darkness, but it's a good record of the thing.
The missing pieces.
The missing pieces. The missing pieces, of course, the deleted scenes from the film. The missing pieces, not to be confused with the missing Reese's Pieces, which they've just been eaten.
And of course, there is no Twingo next week. No Twingo.
There is no Twingo next week.
No Twingo next week.
Because
instead will be live in 3 dimensions at the Bethnal Green Working Man's Club. As Benjamin Lush will be.
I will be performing a show composed entirely of songs by Tom Waits entitled Head Full of Lightning, Hat Full of Rain. I'm both excited and kind of terrified about it. Shane the Hurricane Gilliver has been making backing tracks for me. Thank you so much, Shane. I've been trying. I'm very excited because I'm a huge Tom Waits fan. And if you're not a huge Tom Waits fan, what is wrong with you? And if you are and can make it, you should come along because it's going to be a lot of fun. Quite excited.
John Atfield says, have we had that card? Have we had that one?
Yes.
Yes, we have.
We have had that one. Because I said Al Strobel.
Shell says, does the video include Lush telling that guy to get the fuck out for ploughing through the pile of dirt with his shit loafers?
Sadly, no.
I had never seen you that angry. It was quite a moment.
Well, I knew I had to appear that angry because I knew he was, I don't know if he was drunk or what, but he was just being an arsehole, and I knew I had to get him out of the car, out the train car. So I just thought if I just fucking go in at 11, he's just going to go, fucking hell, what's this guy's problem? And he'll just get the fuck out. If he'd have turned and punched me, I'd have been in big fucking trouble.
Yeah, but Shell would have stood up for you.
Yeah. She'd have knocked him out.
Shelley Johnson.
Shelley Johnson. This is where we live, Shelley. Shelley Falula Johnson, played by the wonderful Machen Amick. Shelley Johnson.
Apparently Simon's kind of gutted that there's no Twingo next week. and he wants to come and see a show in real life, there is talk, Simon, next year of us doing a under 18s kids cabaret show
There is
for
talk.
Cabaret versus Cancer. Benjamin is not allowed to be there because under 18s Benjamin court case.
Listen, I used to do a show with kids every year for 3 weeks in the Shetland Islands, and it was a struggle.
Annika says if there will ever be a UK Twin Peaks festival, she'll be there. I don't think there ever will be a UK Twin Peaks festival.
I think that's been and gone now.
But
yeah,
the Double
sadly.
R Club existed before the Twin Peaks Festival and will continue to exist after the Twin Peaks Festival.
And there's talk of a special event next year that we can't really talk about yet.
We are hoping for some bigger things next year.
So
stay tuned.
Stay very much tuned.
But Simon, never fret. We'll be back the week after. And the week after is the 1st of July. And
I like how you sold that like that means
the
something.
1st of July, and the 1st of the month means kicking a punch.
White rabbits, white rabbits. What are you
Kicking a punch for the 1st of the month.
It's pinch and a punch.
It's not, it's a kick and a punch.
It's a pinch and a punch.
Kick.
Pinch and a punch, not kick. Scottish people are so violent, they're kicking people.
So never fear, Simon. Have an early. Don't get your hands off of me.
Don't get your hands off me.
That's where I had my injection. I'm still fairly bruised.
We've been double jabbed.
Double jab.
We're awaiting the superpowers any day now.
So no Twingo next week, but we will be back the week after. Never fear.
Never fear.
Never fear.
Twingo will be here.
And you can always watch all 59 episodes, which are on Facebook. So you can keep watching.
They're still there.
Wind River.
Wind River. And it was on the banks that Teresa was found of Wind River.
Secret Diary.
Secret Diary, not Secret Dairy. We're not, creeping up on the vegans. Secret Diary.
Twin Peaks High School.
Twin Peaks High School. When in the corridors they do this. And then moonwalk while inhaling Twiglets.
Harold Smith.
Scratchy McScratchface. Harold Falula Smith. Harold Smith. Je un homme solitaire.
John's made a football joke and I don't really understand it.
What do you say?
Football fever, getting double R towers heated. I don't know what football fever that is.
I think he's talking about the fact that there's football games going on and he's thinking that we're getting excited because the football's on.
Oh.
Nothing could be further from the truth. Sport is the opposite of culture. It is culture without culture. It is bread and circuses.
Wendy says, was that cold?
Wendy says, no.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so, Wendy.
So Kate says that she's got 6 left. But I'm going to read out these 4 before we ask you. Owl. Owl.
Owl. Simply owl. Owl. Owl.
Sounds like the purge.
I was going to say it's a bit purgy.
I want to taste through your mouth.
I want to taste through your mouth, innit? I want to taste through your mouth.
Flesh World.
Flesh World Swingers Coast to Coast. You know the band, Shane. You know the band. Flesh World Swingers Coast to Coast. Flesh World. Flesh World. It's a world of flesh.
Fargo, North Dakota.
Fargo, North Dakota.
Above a convenience store.
Where we used to live, above a convenience store. I think that may be the final David Bowie ball.
He is Bob.
He is Bob. Eager for fun. He wears a smile. Everybody run. He is Bob.
This is it. Your last chance to win one of our 60th anniversary packs. So you have already called 6, 13, 23, 28, 32. You've got one number to pick. One number between 1 and 31 because 32 has already been taken. Between 1 and 31.
21. Your age.
Oh. It's John in Manchester.
Aha!
It's John in Manchester.
John in Manchester, are you watching? Are you aware?
Right.
Are you awake?
John in Manchester is, what number was that?
21.
John in Manchester, 21. John in Manchester, 21.
John in Manchester.
Okay.
Okay. John in Manchester. Yeah, you've just done that, haven't you, Shane? Yeah, well done. it just was a thing. John in Manchester, are we ready? 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 Are we ready?
60 years ago, John in Manchester.
Has he said he's watched?
Well, one of them will be there, won't they? Yep, he's there.
Okay.
John in Manchester.
Okay, last question.
60 years ago, the Soviet cosmonaut Yuri
Gagarin, yes, pretty much.
entered outer space on the first space flight.
Yuri Gagarin.
First
Oh, I wish I was a Yuri G.
60 years ago. How long was the space flight from launch to landing? How long from launch to landing? Was it 98 minutes, 108 minutes, 106 minutes,
Or
94 minutes?
you want to just... Oh, the time is ticking. And so just give him the answers again, the multiple choice.
98, 108, 106, 94 minutes. How long from launch to landing? This is it, John.
Give it
Your
to him again.
chance.
Give it to him again.
98, 108, 106, 94. 98, 108, 106, 94. 98, 108, 106, 94. 98, 108, 106, 94. 98, 108, 106, 94. This is it, John.
106,
This is it.
108, 94. Okay, 15
Shell reckons
seconds.
perhaps it's the same amount of time as 60 episodes of Twingo. Come on, John. Well, John, I'm afraid that you're absolutely correct. It
Really?
is 100.
Google.
108. Apparently, he's a bit of a space nerd. He's a space geek. Proper space geek.
Well, I would think Yuri Gagarin probably was a bit of a space geek.
So, yeah, you're right. So, you get the last prizes. Do you want another question?
Oh, God. Go on, then. Who gets the prize?
I don't know. You can pick a number and
Okay.
we'll send them somebody. Okay, so if you get this right, you get to pick a number to get a mystery prize. 60 years ago, a song was released which went on to appear in David Lynch's Mulholland Drive. What was the song and who sang it? This is not a multiple
Who
choice.
sang it?
No, that's no, I haven't written that down. What is the song? It came out 60 years ago. It appeared in Mulholland Drive, and then you can pick somebody from this list to win a mystery prize. Right?
Trying to think of the name
Okay,
of that blues
stopwatch,
song.
stopwatch.
Oh, sorry. There's a blues song in it, but that's older. That's older. Mulholland Drive. 60.
Mulholland Drive.
So it's the
Mulholland
60s
Drive.
because 60 years ago was Doctor No. So it's the 60s. So
Mulholland
what's kind of?
Mulholland Drive.
Oh, what is it?
Oh,
Oh no, because I've done a lip sync. I've done it. I told every little star. I've told every little star.
You're only bloody right. Who sang it?
I've no idea.
Linda Scott.
Linda Scott, obviously.
Okay, Benjamin.
Did that in 30 seconds.
You got that question right. You get to award a bonus prize to anybody on this list who hasn't won a prize. Pick a number.
3.
Amanda! You're getting a mystery prize.
Getting a mystery prize, Amanda.
So there we go. Amanda, Snake, Knicker Hazel, Hazel of Knicker Hazel, John in Manchester, Will Bab, Shannon and Bridget. You're all getting our 60th anniversary prize back.
Winners.
So that was exciting, wasn't it?
Almost.
I ate a lot of popcorn. And they're still not replaced the batteries in the tension zone machine.
It's the tension zone, which means for the, I was going to say unadulterated, no, for the uninitiated, it means we're very close to the end of the game. Thank the maker, I hear you cry.
You need to put the new batteries in there.
Yeah, I just need to find the little screwdrivers.
They're on the kitchen table.
Amanda says, thank goodness for that, as we are shit-faced.
Right. Okay, here we go.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Right. Philadelphia.
Philadelphia. Let's get you in that winner's enclosure. We're very, very close. Philadelphia. Terrible custodian of bells. Philadelphia.
Laura Palmer.
Laura Palmer. She is the one. Laura Palmer. Laura Falula Palmer.
Glastonbury Grove.
Glastonbury Grove. Doesn't stink of other people's excrement. It stinks. Instead of scorched engine oil. Glastonbury Grove.
If you've got it, extract it. It's a pine cone.
Pine cone. Pine cone. Microphone. Say
No,
pine
time.
cone. Microphone.
No, time, that's enough.
Pine cone.
Red Diamond City Motel. Red Diamond.
Red Diamond City Motel. Terrible things happen there. Sexy things.
He was never here.
Now it's been called He Was Never Here. That's maybe why you thought it'd been cool, because I said there are no more Bowie, but that's a Bowie. Well, no, it's kind of, but it's about. He was never here.
A real indication.
I got a real indication
Hell God.
of a laugh coming on.
Hell God, baby, damn no.
There's your Bowie. Hell God, baby, damn no. Hell God, baby, damn no. Maybe that's a good name for a band. Hell God, baby, damn no. Good evening. We are Hell God, baby, damn no. Are you ready to rock and roll? This is our first song. It's called Flesh World. Hit it.
The man from another place.
Now, is this the woman from just down the hall? No, it's the man from another place.
So, I know it's a bit of a distraction. It's Cabaret versus Cancer's 5th birthday. And a number of our friends and supporters and former folks made little videos to say, happy birthday, Cabaret versus Cancer. And the amazingly talented and frankly remarkable Molly Beth Morosa, who we have not seen in 3D in over a year and a half. I haven't seen in 3D in almost a year and a half. She recorded a video in which she went doodle-loo
Out of nowhere.
out of nowhere.
And it's not like you've done it in front of her, and so she's got it from you. It was her.
So-
It was this Molly's own. Doodle-loo.
So I think that
She did like a trumpet
Yeah.
hand thing
I
as
didn't
well.
do the hand. I don't do the hand.
No.
I'm too cool for
Yeah,
hands.
cool.
So yeah, doodle-loo.
Doodle-loo.
The theme of COVID. I have the fury of my own momentum.
I have the fury of my own momentum. I have the fury of my own momentum. I have the fury of my own momentum. That's a lyric from the band. What were they called?
Let's rock.
Let's rock with the band I can't remember the name of now. Let's rock. Oh, Helga, baby, damn no. Let's rock with Helga, baby, damn no.
We're very much in the tension. Oh, Twingo from John Tallulah Atfield. And Twingo for Kevin.
So that's Kev, that's John and Kev.
Oh,
And Rupert.
holy cannoli.
That cannoli is a word. Cannoli, not a word.
Cannoli.
Holy cannoli.
Holy cannoli.
Holy
Oh,
cannoli, Batman.
And Graham's in 4th place. If only he hadn't wasted all that time writing all of those exclamation marks, you could have been in 3rd
Could have been there.
place.
Could have been there, Graham.
Right, well, I
You're too
don't,
busy cabbing it
to
uptown.
be honest, I don't trust John Atfield, Kev Ross, Rupert, or Graham. So I'm going to check, and I'm going to check twice.
Like
And-
Santa Claus does.
And because this first prize tonight is our leftover popcorn,
It's not.
No.
There will be no leftover popcorn.
I'm going to
So-
check.
Rose is going to go off and check, at which point I take this opportunity to try and flog to you a few of the books what I have written. We have my full-length novel, The 35 Timely and Untimely Deaths of Cumberland County. That's basically a novel in the title right there. Look how thick that is. Includes real medical records and a great deal of murder in the woods, guaranteed to break the ice of parties. We have postcards from Twin Peaks, lots of poems about Twin Peaks, usually written for acts, Twin Peaks acts at the Double R Club. There are also a few little bits of little like essays at the end. We have voices in the Red Velvet elsewhere, and further voices in the Red Velvet elsewhere. Not red voices, that was the first one. Also poems written mainly for acts at the Double R Club, but they also have some short stories in them. We have my collection of short stories based on the theme of technology, called The Invention of Mother. Think Blank Mirror, think sci-fi. We have The Menagerie, which is a dark and strange fairy tale, illustrated by the wonderful and the lavishly tooled Mr. John Falula Atfield. We have my collection of 3 disturbing ghost stories, which comes with a free CD of strange and disturbing soundscapes, all created from processed field recordings at an actual haunted castle. That's if you believe in that kind of horse shit. We have the first year of songs rewritten for Twingo, a murder of songs, a whole year of songs there. Okay, so now to read something for you, I thought what I would do is I would take from 2 of these books, I would take page 60 and I would read whatever's on page 60. So on page 60 of Further Voices in the Red Velvet Elsewhere, we have a poem called On the Somewhat Mixed Messages of Self-Help Literature. The term self-help to me, well, sounds a little onanistic. In truth, it helps so precious few and is quite antithetic. Its platitudes upon our minds it wishes to emboss, and yet when viewed with a keener eye is all revealed as toss. They say, if you're feeling lonely, let me say you're not alone. We'll feel that disconnection. We'll utter that lonesome groan that says I am in a prison where I'm trapped, where I've been thrown. You may be down and feel forsaken, but you are not on your own. But then they say, know that you are special, and I urge you now to wake up to the reality of your specialness, to ditch that pesky ache within your soul. You are amazing. So apply the energy break to all that douchebag and doubting, not douchebag, to all that doubting and uncertainty. You are a unique snowflake. But if I'm a unique snowflake and not a douchebag, if I'm a unique snowflake and there is no one quite like me, an individual so different from everyone that you or I see when we look about, then also by definition, I am alone. And no amount of touchy-feely shite will free me from that zone of loneliness in which I dwell, in which in fact we all must come to terms with our inhabiting, the sewer in which we crawl, the palace of the usual, home of the human race. So settle in, put up your tent, you arse, and shut your stupid face. Now I thought I would break with tradition and read a little bit from my novel, from page 60. Not a lot, don't worry, not a lot. But it does fall on page 60, and this is our 60th episode, so I thought I would read this to you. Pushing south down the Sebago Road, he enjoyed the mild weather while it lasted. The pitch pines inclining this way and that. To his left, Sebago Lake, a field of dark swells. He drove past the lonely copse of Spider Island, and finally onto Richville Road and into the trees. All at once, and from no specific source, he had the urge to stop the car, to sit on the road, and to wait. Without questioning why, he did so. The engine ticked and cooled. John hoped he hadn't made the mistake in stopping, hoping that he'd be able to get it started again. Still he sat, nothing but a benign expanse, thin clouds skating overhead, the sound of the trees and the silence that wasn't really silence. Everything felt like a breath taken and held. Perhaps, he thought, he wished to enjoy the emptiness after the crush of the celebrations. Perhaps. He wondered at what the country might have looked like 100 years ago, Wilder, certainly, but had it been any more peaceful? They said that Naples had been so named due to the shape and geography of its bay, mimicking, by some chance of nature, that of the Italian city. Another stolen name for the jigsaw of America. At its birth, he thought, America must have appeared as a set of stage flats, unpainted, a country that any man willing to play the part might sculpt into whatever he wanted it to be, whatever he wished to pretend that it was. Okay, and so welcoming back to the stage for the prize giving or the imbecile calling, because I didn't tell you about the episode. Rousson! I'm going to finish my Twiglets in one mouthful. Okay, Twiglet finishing. First of all, do we have any imbeciles? No imbeciles! It's almost like you pay attention.
Wow, there we go. That's a thing to watch, isn't it?
If it was a plate, not a bowl, I'd be licking it, but it's a bit difficult.
This is the one that a lot of people were waiting for.
Go on. No, it was not cold.
Not cold, still in the box. So, we had John the Tool Latfield
It's like that.
in first position.
Pole
Correctly
position.
called. We have Kevin Ross in second place, and we have Rupert Richer in third place. All called Twingo correctly, and all win prizes. And
So first, Rupert.
We will start off with Rupert. Here you are, Rupert, winning one sheet of toilet paper, one trip to the bathroom, courtesy of the Double R.
That's 3 sheets of blue rose coloured toilet paper, 1 trip to the bathroomette, the lavatorium.
The red and the black Twingo postcards designed by John Atfield.
The sound of fun. You can get these printed on a t-shirt at Redbubble. John Atfield, John Atfield.
A sheet from the Norwegian phrase book.
Where you could learn that the phrase, where's the nearest filling station, is Vor namaste Ben Stan John. Higgly jig.
Good job. You don't drive.
It is a good job I don't drive.
Some Double R coffee please.
In an owl bag.
Ooh. A Douglas fir keyring knitted by me.
Oh, yes.
Oh yeah, and you want it. It's a keyring.
It's yours now.
A firewalk with me pencil.
The coveted Firewalk with Me Twingo pencil.
A chubba chubba chup chup.
That is not in any way what they're called.
A red diamond soap. A big one.
Actual diamond.
And
I mean, I'll be honest. It's that diamond episode. I'm a bit disappointed. None of you have actually sent us actual real diamonds in the post. I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed.
because it's our diamond anniversary, you're also getting a tiny red diamond soap for your private parts.
I mean, use it whatever you like.
You have won a Norwegian flag.
Because they're leaving, you know.
It's a rabbit. It's an
Tiny.
unpainted rabbit. You can colour it in.
Any colour you like.
Any colour you like. A rabbit pin.
Pin.
And an owl fridge magnet.
If you have a fridge or anything metallic.
I heard from somebody just the other day who keeps their fridge magnets of us in the boiler in the bathroom. So every time they go to the lavatory, they see me scowling at them. So
That's deeply disturbing.
yeah. In second place, it's Kevin. Kevin, you have won. Not one,
No.
but 2 trips to the bathroom, courtesy of the Double R Club.
That's 6 sheets of blue rose coloured Double R Club branded toilet paper.
Some Twingo postcards, including the coveted Killer Bob as Bob's Burgers, done by John Atfield,
The tool
the tool. A sheet from the Norwegian phrase book.
where you can learn that. I mean, it's phrases, which is a problem because where you can learn that boat is en bat.
That.
I mean, I'd like to make a joke about the Batman furore this week, but I can't think of one.
A fortune-telling fish. This fish can accurately tell you if you have COVID.
It cannot do that.
Yes, it can.
Have a lateral flow test.
It's a blue rose fridge magnet.
Ooh, or boiler magnet, apparently. I'm a right boiler magnet, I am. What?
I'm going to come back to that because there's a story.
Okay.
Some
Ooh.
48 hour blend coffee
In an owl bag.
A Norwegian flag.
Ooh.
A fire walk with me.
Coveted.
A chubba chubba chub.
That is not what they're called.
A donut eraser.
Wipe away all your terrible, terrible mistakes.
Hand knitted pine cone. No, Douglas. What is it? Douglas fir pine tree. Key ring with an owl stuck to it.
Owl.
It's an owl hidden in the tree.
The owl in the tree. It's not really hidden, is it?
It's an unpainted tree with a hole in it, so you can paint it, decorate it, hang it wherever you like.
From an intimate piercing, perhaps.
You've got both diamond soaps.
Oh.
That's the big one and the little one for your private parts.
That's not...
And an angel bookmark. There you go.
What was this? Oh, you've got this. Oh, yes, yes. Okay.
You also have this. Now,
And what is that?
Now, many years ago at the Twin Peaks UK Festival, when episode 3, The Return, had first come out,
Season.
season 3, it's been a long week.
It has.
I knitted these. These are moth owl repellents. The moth owl repellent, if you sleep with it under your pillow, it will deter moths. So it's a lavender scented
Owl.
owl. Stick it
Does it
under.
have a name?
No, this is a worker.
It's a nameless. It's like Clint Eastwood in The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. It's the owl with no name.
It's a worker owl. It will do as it's told, not put any fuss up, and get back in its position.
Oh, that's a little harsh.
It's a worker owl. Would you like? If you want me to give it a name, I will.
Give it a name.
Oliver.
It's Oliver.
Oliver.
It's Oliver the worker owl.
Because Oliver at the workhouse. Oliver.
Never before has a boy wanted more. Oliver won't ask for more when he knows what's in store. There's a dark, thin, winding stairway without any banister that will throw him down and feed him on cockroaches served in a canister. Yes, I was in Oliver. As were you.
Yeah, absolutely.
No
Right.
yoke though.
John the
Yokeless.
Tool.
The yoke
John-
was not on her.
John the Tool at a field.
I don't feel if that is your real name.
You have one for this 60th episode. I'm having some popcorn first because I need the energy.
Energy.
There's a lot of prizes here, John. Are you ready for the prizes?
Yes.
Okay. What does Gordon Cole say to Denise Bryson that he used to say to people when they questioned Denise Bryson?
He said, fix your hearts or die. And that's what you're going to be able to do, John the Tool Outfield.
It's a fix your heart or die kit.
You can fix your own heart. You will not die if you do it.
Yes, you will.
Ever. It grants immortality, eternal life with every...
It's a fix your heart or die
I mean, it's
kit.
quite scratched. What's happened there?
I found it in my locker when it went to work.
Okay.
Fix your heart or die kit.
You can fix your heart and not die.
Fix your heart or die.
Not die.
Right, you can hold that as a victory.
Okay.
You have
Ooh.
exciting, John. Some more.
Almost.
And it's I'm going to write on it so you can't re-gift it.
Not that you would re-gift. I mean, that's...
I
Not...
bought it for somebody and didn't give it to me.
So you're re-gifting it, is what you're saying?
Well, no, because I bought it and didn't give it to anybody, so it's not been gifted at all. You have one, John Atfield, on this, the 60th anniversary of Twingo. Not one, but two, but three trips to the bathroom, courtesy of the Double R.
9 sheets of blue rose coloured toilet paper, branded.
You have one, a moth owl,
Another moth
as
owl.
previously exhibited, but actually this time with the vintage advert,
Insert.
which talks about how this frog moth
Insert.
slip this frog moth repellent under your pillow for a good night's sleep. The simple modern way to save you from tulpas and doppelgangers.
Insert.
8D for a bag of 8. You're only getting one. One owl. His name is McCarthy.
Ooh. Are you now, or have you ever been a frog moth?
Yeah. So you won that. You've also won. Look at this. It's the last chocolate bunny.
Oh, these are Kit Kat chocolate bunny.
It's the last chocolate bunny. A bag of 48-hour coffee.
In an owl bag.
Your own French tickler pine cones.
Don't-
Take it where you like.
Don't do that.
You have won a fake Polaroid
A
size.
Polaroid.
A Polaroid taken by Shin, the mysterious woodsman
Hurricane.
Gilliver,
Okay, that's good.
and sent to us. Postcards. What some tool called John designed.
You know the guy.
You know the guy. He talks back. Oh God, my head hurts, my back hurts, and I'm really hot. A sheet from the Norwegian phrase book.
Well, you know it. We can find out that where can I park is Hvor kan jeg parkera? Parkera.
A fire walk with me pencil.
Coveted.
A unpainted owl. A wooden owl. Do with it you like.
Hang it from an intimate piercing.
Look at this. It's a kazoo. It's your kazoo. So you too next week can sing along a lush. A Twingo fridge magnet.
Ooh.
It's a owl in a tree. It's a key ring.
Yes.
An owl in a tree that's a key
Yes,
ring.
it is.
That's stuck to that. It's some baby laxative.
What's the world coming to when you kill a guy for baby laxative?
Both sizes of Red Diamond City soap.
For your oddly proportioned genitals.
A Norwegian flag. A rabbit eraser. Because you're
Wipe
an artist.
away all your terrible mistakes.
You're an artist. You like to rub it out.
You like to rub one out, I've heard, as an artist.
Chubba chubba chip chop.
That is not what they're
A
called.
domino pin.
Domino,
And-
domino, domino.
A donut pin. And that is your winnings, Mr.
It's not going to go in the bag, is it?
No.
That's a tip.
Oh no, don't. You've won all that. Oh shit.
It's all going in.
Is it?
Nearly. And this.
You've
Fix
won
your
that.
hearts and
Fix
then
your
don't
heart.
die.
Fix your
Immortality
heart and
guaranteed.
And oh blimey, I don't even know where my drink is.
It's over there, actually.
We're not here next week, but when we come back on the 1st of July, the Lynch auction will be live. There is up for grabs a Twingo bundle featuring a Twingo mug.
Mug.
Oh yeah.
How many Twingo mugs have
There
ever
were,
existed?
there were only 3.
The same amount as we have winners usually.
So Maya won one in the last auction. There is another one in this one. When we come back next week, not next week, the week after, we may go back to classical.
We
I
may.
do like classical.
We may go to the return whenever. You just
or
won't know.
we
You
may
just
go
won't
to the
know.
return. You won't know
You
until
won't know. You just won't know.
until you get your cards that week. You've eaten a lot of popcorn.
Yes,
It's
you
been-
have.
For 60 weeks, 60 episodes, we've done this. And you stayed here and watched us, and we are hugely fucking grateful.
We really are. We don't
Because-
understand it, but we're grateful.
Because you've gotten us through lockdown. It's been a shit 63 weeks. But you've made every week a little bit better. Because we've done this, and it's been silly, and it's been fun. And you have found a natural penchant for the kazoo and the dancing. I'm going to go and leave you to shake your thing. Shake, 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 shake.
Shake, 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 shake. At which point the game is over. Thank you so much for watching and or playing. Yes, we'll doing it. We'll be doing this again in another fortnight. Next week, if you're in London, do check out the Tom Waits show, Head Full of Lightning, Hat Full of Rain. I'm very excited. If you don't know Tom Waits, go and check him out and then buy tickets to the show. It's going to be a lot of fun, very silly, lots of great songs. But until next Twingo, which is 2 weeks' time, thank you so much for playing. Stay safe, wear a mask if you're supposed to, wash your hands, and don't. And I cannot possibly stress this enough. Do not, under any circumstances, lick the doorknobs. Thank you, and good night. This way, going this way.